everybody, Drae here, and welcome back to the Gold Tower in Hydroneer. Today, we're going to be building more of the tower, and hopefully we can get a crap load of gold. Now, I have been running the system for quite a while now, and as you can see, we're actually getting a decent yield. I'm really excited to see how much this is worth, because hopefully it's a lot, because I've used all my shards. Oh, wow, I'm actually down to only 2 bars now. I used to have 3. I guess that one's gone, so we're going to have to shut off the system soon here, because we just don't have too much power going through it. So yeah, a little bit of an update. I will say I'm getting very few blockages up here. There is a few, as you can see, because of the funnels. They still get stuck on them. I mean, they're funnels, and they're even getting stuck on those. I mean, the whole point of a funnel is to not let things get stuck on them. But hey, it happens. So yeah, I will say I've only had to unjam it twice, I believe, in like 3 or 4 in-game days of mining, so that is so much better than my other systems, and I'm not too worried about jamages. The one frustrating thing is, though, I have been really trying to figure out why some of my ram drills are not working and some are. I have changed the dirt on some of the ones that are not working like 5 or 6 times. Still doesn't fix it. I've brought the shard holders up here to hopefully boost the system closer to these drills. Didn't help. Hell, I even added an extra inlet pipe down here to see if that did anything. I mean, maybe it added more flow or something like that. Didn't help. I don't know what it is. I thought it was the dirt before, but I have been playing so much with the dirt, and it doesn't seem to fix it at all. Also, why are my things still breaking down when I have 4 filters on the system? I don't know, but they still do. So yeah, the system isn't perfect, but that's just due to the constraints of the game, in my opinion. I don't know what else I could do to fix this. It's still working great, though, so what I think we're going to do is just accept defeat, and any of the drills that are not working, which is, well, we even got like 4 out of the 6 over here, we're just going to build upwards, and when they work, we'll keep them there. When they don't work, we'll take them away, block the holes, and continue upwards. So it's not going to look perfect, but I don't know what to do at this point. I have tried so many different solutions, and I thought it was some kind of pressure issue because we have so many machines on this system, but these ones, the majority of these ones actually don't work, and those ones should be getting the most pressure because they're the first going up this pipe. So I don't know. I've tried my best. The system's great. It doesn't drop any dirt, as you can see. That's the big thing. It's all gold down here. I didn't want to get any dirt down here, and it is perfect for that. So yeah, I'm going to shut off the system now because I'm kind of wasting my shard power. By the way, I used literally all my shards, not just the ones here, at all my mines. So I'm really hoping there's quite a few shards in here because I'm out, basically. We have 2 bars left. So yeah, we're going to clean this out. Now, I think I said in the last episode at least that I was going to build some sort of extraction bay here. I want to build upwards today. If we have time, I will build that, but I have 2 other mines that can do this stuff as well. So we're just going to grab this stuff, go to one of my other mines, and sort it out there. But honestly, this is the part I'm most scared about. I am prepared for a lag fest here because there is just going to be so many moving parts. So I'm going to start from the outside and work my way in. Can I pour out of this, actually? I don't actually know if you can pour out of the coffer. So what we might have to use is one of these then, because these can pour, as you can see. So yeah, glad I figured that out before it was too late, because I'm not hand-picking each piece out of a cauldron once I put them in. So I found if you restart the game, it can fix it for a while. Why does this... The magnet... It's... Okay, I figured out the issue. It's the magnet. For whatever reason, when you're holding the magnet, it makes all these pieces move. Before you even actually start moving them. So this might be a big problem, because even not pressing the button is making me lag like crazy with this. So I'm going to do my best, but obviously we're going to have to clean out this room a lot more often than what I just did. Okay, and after a little while, it actually wasn't too bad after I figured out how to not lag like crazy. Yeah, that's the majority of it. There's a few crumbs around, but I don't care about that crap. Now, I'm getting a little nervous, though. Actually visually seeing how many nuggets went into these things is crazy. You gotta remember, things stack in this game. There's so much in each one of these, and I think it's gonna be a great payday, to say the least. So, yeah, you know what? Actually, I'm gonna save the game here, because if you don't know, if you crash in the truck... things explode. Okay, so welcome back to the original factory. Now, man, has this been unexpectedly difficult? But everything is in Hydroneer. So, For whatever reason, when I add more than 2 of my crates into the dump truck, it just lags out my game to the point where it crashed multiple times. So I figured out that 2 is probably the limit. It might just be that there's so many pieces that the truck can't haul it for whatever reason. I don't know what the hell is going on, but as you can see, it's not too laggy right now, and I only brought 2 of my 6. So we're gonna see how much this has in it. Let me make sure the whole system is all set and ready to go. Looks good to me. Hopefully this works well. I'm a little nervous. So what I designed over here, because I know this thing's gonna explode the moment I drop it, is we have this little blast room, if you will. Hopefully that should keep the majority of the stuff in. I'm gonna actually add 1 more here. Thankfully I didn't lock down all this wall, so I was able to do this. So yeah, we have a blast room, just in case things go everywhere, which they definitely will. Alright, so let's get it started, and yeah, see how much we truly have here. I'm kind of excited, I gotta be honest. Let's make sure everything's moving. Looking good, looking good. Okay, and I guess all we gotta do now is get into our little blast room and hopefully don't crash the game. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, I knew it! God, I'm so glad I built this room. I was like, is it worth the time? Hell yes, it's worth the time. Holy crap, it's still everywhere. We're gonna have to manually clean this after every one. Okay, hopefully the legs should subside when it goes through the system. Oh, did I not think this through? Does it not actually go through the excavator or extractor? Oh my God. It doesn't. Okay, so wait. Oh my God, it's so bad. Okay, so what we're gonna have to do is change the system a little bit. Okay, guys, change of plan. Because I'm gonna have to basically destroy this whole system, I figured I may as well actually build my extraction system at the new mine. I wanted to do it this way to save time. This does not save time at all. I should have just not been lazy and done that. So I don't know if we'll get to building any more ram drills today. But yeah, this is unexpectedly taking me a lot more time, and I think it's gonna be fun to see how much this stuff's worth anyway. So yeah, I cleaned up the majority of this. We'll pick up as much as we can. Obviously, we're gonna bring a couple of the big nuggets from this system as well, just because they went in the bucket, so it doesn't really matter. All right, but yeah, change of plans. We're gonna go build that system now, and that way I don't have to manually drag these things all the way over here and totally destroy my first factory system. Okay, so we're back, and I gotta say, I'm kind of happy that we're actually doing this now. I don't know why I didn't want to do it. I was excited to build upwards, damn it. But, yeah, we're gonna build an extraction system here. And what I think I'm gonna do, I don't know, I'm still going back and forth, is actually build a conveyor belt system on this floor. Like I said, at the start of this, I envisioned a room that was filled with gold. The problem is, yeah, that's just a lot of gold when you're using really small pieces. Again, when we change these to Goliath drills, if the Goliath drills get fixed, it will be easy to fill a room like that because the pieces are so much bigger. But yeah, I think we're gonna have a conveyor system, so technically it's gonna be all automated again. Issue is, we might run into conveyor issues again, but the issues with conveyor belts are always with dirt. There shouldn't be any dirt down here, so we should be good. So yeah, I guess that's what we're gonna do today. I hate it when I have to do a change of plans, but I think it's gonna be worth it, and I think this is gonna be a really cool system once this is all set up and ready to go. So plan here is to connect to my other pipe here, and we'll have a shut-off on both systems. That way both systems are not running at the same time. I'm gonna have a little blast room here because we learned that blast rooms are indeed a good thing. So yeah, I'll get building that blast room now, actually. Alright, we're really tight for space, but I kinda made it work. So the unfortunate part is my filters are gonna be underground. That or I'm not gonna have a walkway through here. I think I'd rather have a walkway. But I can reach my turn on as well as my pressure system there. I'm not gonna have a pressure indicator in this system, but I think you guys get the idea. We're gonna connect to conveyor belts over here. Now unfortunately, I guess I should have moved this one over, shouldn't have I? Oh, maybe I could do that now. Well, actually, sorry, I thought there was 4 squares on this side. There's 3. It's 6 by 6, obviously, so there's no technical middle. So what we're gonna have to do is some sort of V system up here. I could technically put conveyors throughout this whole ground, but that's just going to put way too much pressure needed throughout the system. So I'm hoping I can maybe incline these walls down and get kind of crafty in here, and yeah, basically have an incline going all the way down to this one conveyor system. We'll see what happens here. Again, I didn't plan on doing this today, but I'm going for it, and yeah, this should give us a good setup here for doing that later on. I don't know if we'll get to that today, but yeah, this is currently what we're working with, and yeah, it actually, obviously, we didn't need to add too much to the system, so that's good, and like I said, I have a shutoff for both systems, so we shouldn't run into pressure issues. Okay, I'm getting pretty excited. We're getting close to the test phase here. I know I have a mess everywhere, but I had to actually change a lot here. So I added an extra foundation layer down here, as you can see, just in case some of the gold gets through the conveyor belts, because it sometimes will, probably. But yeah, conveyor belts are done. Next task is to get the side walls done. Obviously, as you can see, I moved the door over here because, well, we're not going to be able to get in there once these walls are up. So, yeah, unfortunately, we need the door on the side now. Also, I'm going to try and use funnels to possibly autofill by, well, I'm not going to be able to do it with this one. This one's for the shards, at least. But I might be able to autofill with this. Obviously, if we put a bucket underneath. I don't know. I thought we'd test it out, though, because I want to save as much time as possible. So if we can put things automatically in the crucibles, then obviously my life's going to be way easier. Now, I guess technically we won't have that for the gems, just because, well, you can't melt down gems yet in this game. And this is one thing I really wish they would fix, is having an easy way to easily place these crucibles. Now, can I put this here like that? So that should technically work, I think. It might, you know, get stuck a little bit around the rim, but obviously we'll just use the magnet real quick to fill it up. I gotta say, I like this system. I don't know if it's gonna work or not yet, but I'm optimistic. I don't think I added anything that will break too much. Okay, and I think we are ready to rock and roll. Actually, oh, I think I used all my damn plugs. I don't think I plugged that, so that's gonna be leaking a bit. I'm not gonna go all the way back to town for one plug. We'll do that later, obviously. But yeah, let's check it out real quick, just to show you guys the end product here. At least I think it's gonna be the end product. So I gotta say, I really like the way this turned out. Hopefully it works as well as it looks, because I gotta say, this thing is beautiful. So yeah, I just wanted a small loading bay here, because we're gonna be obviously getting rid of the stuff quickly. That way we don't get lag. I mean, obviously I could have bigger ones if I want to, but I think we know what happens when I try and collect a bunch of gold. So yeah, everything's all set up, I think, I hope. And yeah, I guess we should try this thing out. So the benefit being we can have both systems on at the same time. Let's just test this out real quick. Oh, it is working. I just can't hear them. It's so quiet. That's right, because we don't really have any actual engines on it. I don't think these make any noise at all. That's weird. I wasn't prepared for that. Okay, so now let's hope we don't break the game. Which one looks to be the least depleted? Oh god, they're all pretty bad. This one doesn't look like have as much in it. Oh, even when I hold it, as you can see, the leg's just like, what are you doing? Oh! 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 Ha 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 ha! I was waiting there at least... Oh god, I hope these... I didn't think about this, but I hope these machines can deal with this. I don't want to move. I'm scared to move. But I was waiting there for at least 30 seconds, so... Yeah, I'm glad we don't have to do this anymore, at least, because, well, obviously, we're not going to be collecting resources like originally planned. It sounds like it's working. I don't know how well it's working, because I can't move right now. And as you can see, the side walls here, I mean, they're slowly falling down. Even if we have a little collection here, it's not too bad. Now, I am going to lag like crazy now, because we just got pieces everywhere, and we still have things moving on the conveyor belt. It's actually not awful. It's been worse in this game, that's for damn sure. Let me just make sure. Got a little bit interesting. Why are they stuck there? So yeah, this is obviously pretty damn crazy. Uh-oh. I'm not seeing many shards at the end. That makes me worried that maybe they're not getting through the system. It's looking good in here, though. It's looking damn good. Okay, well, obviously, we're gonna have to do a blowback wall on this, because this is just a mess. But it looks like the funnel strategy more or less worked. We got some on the top, but that's all right. So, yeah, I will say first test run, pretty successful. Let's turn this off real quick. Now I only have to do that 5 more times. So, yeah, I'm just going to try and clean up a little bit to deal with the lag that's probably going to happen. Yeah, that's interesting, though. So it looks like every conveyor belt has a little bit of stickage. And I'm wondering, let me go check. I think maybe my shards might have fell through the earth. You can usually see them here. Well, actually, maybe not, because obviously this is where we mine, and I'm not seeing any shards falling down, so maybe there wasn't too many shards in there. That's a little worrying, too, because I need shards. Oh, God. Okay, the moment I pick this thing up, man, it's just brutal, so... Can I drop this here without... Okay. No, stay there. Just give me a second. I'm gonna close the door this time, because we learned from our mistakes last time. Now, this bucket is lagging me more than the last bucket, so that makes me extremely nervous. Let's just go for it. And please, just gonna have to wait a minute or two. Okay, yeah, this is just ridiculous. This is 2 minutes later. I might have to figure out a different way to do this. Don't get me wrong, the explosion's fun. But, yeah, it's crashed the game like 15 times now. I mean, I could do it this way. I'm curious to see how many are in here. I mean, at least getting it down a little bit might be a smart idea, and then hopefully it won't crash my game, so... didn't want to do it this way, but I can't actually use the magnet to pull them out, by the way. Once they're in there, they're locked in. Alright, let's see if being on flat ground's better. So I took quite a bit out of this bucket. I'm not lagging as bad now. It's just weird, because when we were doing it at the other place, it didn't lag as bad, so... Maybe I just gotta be on flat ground. That might help calculate it. Oh my god, I think I figured it out. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Oh my god, look at them all. It's beautiful. Oh, yes. Okay, can we actually see them going through? Let me actually... Oh, try not to lag too much. Look at it! Look at how much gold is going through! Oh, man. Some gold's obviously passing. We're getting literally traffic jams on the system here. Holy crap. Okay, I'm about 2 buckets in, and my god, this is taking me way longer than expected. And yeah, I decided to pick up the, crucible, because it was kind of going sideways, and look how laggy this is. So I'm thinking we should probably melt this down, just to get rid of this lag as well, because I can hardly move with that. See, now I'm good. God, so it's just the sheer amount of resources that I have. How did you guys get here? What the hell? Okay, and let's see the damage of this first bar. Now, I have no idea how much gold compared to the rest of my clean out this truly is, but I'm curious to see how much this one alone is going to be worth. Almost 15 grand with a bar. I haven't even made it into a gem yet, so safe to say, I think we're going to get paid pretty well today, because I still have 4 of them. So yeah, I'm just gonna speed ahead now, and, when I have all the bars done, you guys will see me. Okay, and that was officially the biggest mistake I've ever done. Do not overfill your buckets, guys. My god. I wasted so much time just dealing with the worst lag I've ever had to deal with. But as you can see, we're stable now, and I did a clean out. We got all the iron and all, well, pretty much all the iron and all the gold. There's a few pieces around, as you can see, but overall the system does keep quite clean, and I made these beautiful things. Now, I actually haven't looked at the price. You gotta remember, last time we checked with the 2 gold, I only did... What? Was my gold so heavy that it went... Oh my god, I am crushed. I am crushed, game. I actually saw it vanish. Could this get any worse? I didn't even look at the price, so I'll never know? All right, I wonder if I can see it. I am so mad right now. Why did that happen? I'm seriously thinking it was so heavy that it fell through the game. Like, that's the only thing I can assume. I'm just looking and hoping I see it somewhere, but obviously not, because the ground is over there, as you can see, and it's bedrock. Like, it fell through bedrock. How did... Is it... I pray for it to come back. Come on. Oh my god. All right, well, that's a huge bummer. Now, obviously, I get a lot less iron than gold, but I'm gonna check this anyways, just out of curiosity, because now I don't know if I'll keep this or not. So, what does that say? So yeah, this alone was 10 grand. I can only imagine there was so much gold in that. That is so frustrating. What is that? I think that's just the pipe. Yeah, that's just the pipe with the thing in it. Did my axe vanish? What the hell? It's gone. I am so unbelievably sad. I don't know. It's gone. It fell through as well. How am I supposed to ever trust this freaking truck again? Oh, there's the magnet staff I bought that I couldn't found. I don't even know what to do now. Now I know. Whenever I make something, hold it like it's my precious until I sell it. I'm so sorry, guys. Like, I tried so... That was 2 hours of dealing with that, only for it to vanish. Let me just move the truck. I mean, I can pray it randomly pops up, and I'm also going to reload the game. I mean, maybe that will do something. I don't know. All right, guys, and yeah, as you can clearly see, it's gone. Very few glitches truly crush me. I mean, I'm used to glitches. You know, these are physics-based games. You gotta go into them expecting them. But that one was brutal. So yes, now I know. Whenever I make something seriously huge, hold on to it like it's my precious until I sell it. So yeah, guys, I hate ending off on a sad note, but, the irony is I don't even have enough shards to really boost my system to mine some more, and, I just need a break anyways. So regardless, we set up this today. We saw that the 1 bar was worth 14, and those were the smaller of the buckets, so I gotta assume we lost like 200 grand there. I mean, that's a rough estimate, but I have no idea because I didn't look. I honestly didn't look, and I'm so sad. So yeah, in the next one, we'll be working on building this tower larger, and technically we have a slightly automated system now. I haven't really tested it obviously too much yet, but these things do slowly slide down, as you can see, as they fall, so I don't think we're gonna get too much backups in here, and I think we're ready to let this system truly see how it is. And I think, yeah, we're ready to let the system truly shine, and now we're just going to build upwards and see how crazy we can go. So once again, guys, I'm truly sorry. I always like ending off on a positive note, but I need a break. I am so mad right now. As always, guys, thanks for watching and liking, and I'll see you in the next one.